Welcome to the Film Vault. Today, we're diving into a thrilling horror movie packed with tension, survival, and nightmare inducing spiders. This film takes us deep into a Middle Eastern desert where three smugglers are searching for something hidden beneath the sands. Armed with large blades, they dig through rocks and finally uncover a mysterious hole. But what lies beneath is far more terrifying than they could have imagined. As they pour gasoline into the hole, hoping to flush something out, one of them leans in for a closer look. A split second later, a spider leaps out and sinks its fangs into his flesh. He drops to the ground, writhing in pain as more spiders emerge. His partners, instead of helping, seize the opportunity to capture the creatures, stuffing them into plastic containers to be sold on the black market. The man's suffering is beyond saving, so in a moment of cruel pragmatism, they end his life. Soon, these deadly spiders are smuggled across the world, ending up in the hands of unsuspecting buyers. One of them, a young man named Caleb in France, stumbles upon a smuggling shop while searching for jewelry. But what catches his eye is something far more exotic: a spider trapped in a plastic box. Intrigued, he decides to take it home, unaware that his purchase will soon unleash a nightmare upon his entire apartment complex. As Caleb returns home, we get a glimpse into his life. He lives in a rundown apartment with his sister, Manon, who is frustrated with their financial struggles. Their mother has passed away, and while Manon wants to move on, Caleb clings to their home, filled with memories of their mother. Their already tense relationship worsens when Caleb scolds her for turning off the lights, revealing that he keeps a vast collection of exotic pets that rely on warmth to survive. He places his new spider in a shoebox, promising to get it a proper enclosure later. But as night falls, things take a sinister turn. The spider escapes, leaving behind something even more ominous: a cocoon. Caleb, unaware of the horror about to unfold, hides the cocoon away and goes to sleep. Meanwhile, another resident of the building, Tumani, purchases a pair of sneakers from Caleb. But as he tries them on, something bites him. When he checks inside, a spider scurries out. He smacks it, but it's too late. The real terror begins. Dozens of baby spiders crawl out, swarming him, while his dog eats the original spider. His condition deteriorates rapidly, and soon he succumbs to a gruesome fate. As Tumani's lifeless body is discovered, the police arrive, sealing off the building. They refuse to explain the cause of death, but their masked faces hint that they know something is seriously wrong. Panic spreads among the residents as arguments break out, but soon the true horror reveals itself. Spiders begin emerging from vents, walls, and ceilings. They multiply at an alarming rate, adapting to their new environment. The infestation spreads, claiming more victims. Claudia, an old family friend of Caleb's, is found dead, her body crawling with spiders. The building transforms into a death trap with cobwebs and monstrous arachnids lurking around every corner. As Caleb and his friends attempt to escape, the police shockingly refuse to help. Instead, they reinforce the quarantine, trapping the residents inside with the rapidly growing spider menace. One by one, Caleb's friends fall victim to the creatures, their fates sealed in horrifying ways. The corridors become battlegrounds, with makeshift weapons and firecrackers, their only defense against the eight-legged killers. In a desperate bid for survival, the group fights their way to the rooftop, only to be met with betrayal. The police capture them, revealing that they've been trying to contain the situation. But Caleb refuses to accept their inaction, and in a final act of defiance, his friend Mathis sacrifices himself to unleash chaos on their captors. The ensuing battle allows Caleb, Manon, and Layla to escape into the garage, where they face the ultimate horror: a massive spider blocking their path. With one last burst of courage, Caleb confronts the monstrous creature, using his wits and a well-timed distraction to clear their way to freedom. The survivors burst out of the building, finally escaping the nightmare. But the terror doesn't end there. The entire apartment complex is destroyed to eradicate the infestation, leaving nothing but memories and grief behind. In the final moments, Caleb buries a childhood photo of himself and his lost friend, Jordy. As he kneels, a small spider crawls onto his shoulder. Instead of killing it, he gently places it in the grass, letting it scurry away into the unknown. A chilling ending, leaving us with one haunting question: did the nightmare truly end, or has something far worse just begun? If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one on the Film Vault.